guys. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. I'm trying to move my head here and get the lighting to be a little better. It's kind of funky. Anyway, I wanted to do a video today with a different Shavette that I haven't used before, and that's going to be from Dreadnought, or Bluebeard's Revenge. This is the box that it comes in. I actually won this on Twitter from the company quite a while back, but I've never used it. It's been sitting in the pouch. It comes in this pouch here, and the razor is pretty straightforward. There we go. It says Dreadnought right on there. It's kind of nice. It's got some nice weight to it. Mick Altham, I just wanted to say, hey Mick, he had mentioned this when I talked about using a Shavette in a video, and I dug this out of my drawer, and here you go. It's got some real nice weight to it. It's very simple design for blade insertion, like most Shavettes. It's pretty standard. You get your thumb here to separate these two. I've got it separated already. You put the blade over these two tabs very carefully. We've talked about that lately in the groups. You might have it upside down, and then if it falls off, you might use a little bit of, somebody said Vaseline, somebody said moisturizer, shaving soap will work. Get it on there, close that tab over it, lock the bar. I'll show that when I get to my shave here in a minute. I'm going to be using a Derby half blade. They come like this in a box of 100. I actually got these from Alvin Burgess. He received them in error and traded them to me for some DE blades that I had no use for. So thanks, Alvin. I'll be using this Derby here. And also, I've got, when I got the Shavette, Dreadnought sent me a bunch of samples. So if you guys know anything about these, you can let me know, but I'm going to try to figure these out in order. We have got, it says the ultimate shaving solution for real men. I'm going to assume that this is a pre-shave. There are directions on the back, but they all say the same thing. Then there is this ultimate shaving cream for real men. Okay, a little sample. And then there is this ultimate post-shave balm for real men. And finally, the ultimate cooling moisturizer for real men. Not necessarily part of the shave, but I received these all in a pack, and hopefully that soap will go far enough. I've got to do a head and a face shave today. I'm in bad shape. So I'll be using my GP, I believe it's a G12 Scuttle. Really nice, like it a lot. I'd love to buy a Scuttle from Douglas, but I just, I've got this one, it works well. I really don't need another one, so sorry about that, Douglas, but I did get that Crown King Shavette, which is fantastic. I've got my Edwin Jagger synthetic brush. This thing is just so soft and wonderful. The nice thing about a synthetic is you don't have to prep it by soaking it, and you don't have to leave it out to dry very long. This thing, it's great for travel, although I don't travel with it generally, but it's really good. Dries quickly, doesn't need to be wet before, and you can just use it right out of the box. I've got my Shavex alum block in a nice little box here, and I'll be using that to get some good grip on my skin when I do some stretching. So what I'm going to do is take my shower, get my head shave. I'll get that all done with the head blade, ATX. I believe this is a 4-blade cartridge. I'll be doing that, and then we'll get the camera rolling, and I'll do my shave with the Dreadnought with the Derby blade. So I'll be back. See you guys in a few. Okay, well, I'm back. I did my head shave. I used the Dreadnought products, and I have to tell you that the shave cream is just fantastic. Can't even get over it. I'll be using that, although I only have a small sample, but a little bit goes a very long way. Here's my Dreadnought razor. What I wanted to say about this, in addition to the weight, is that the scales are really low profile and slim, which I like. Blade insertion was very simple, actually. Didn't give me a hard time. My hands were a little wet from the head shave, so that helped to keep the blade on the razor while I closed it up. Anyway, let me go ahead with my shave before my lather gets too dry. I'm going to put a little alum on my fingers, and we're going to go to work here. Try to do the best I can with this. The camera's there, the mirror's there, and, well, the other side you guys will be able to see better, I'm sure, but I'm going to use the mirror here. This thing is fantastic. It's got good weight, but yet it's not overbearing. I did find the Crown King to be a little bit heavy. I may get used to that, but I'm sorry you guys can't see too well here. I'll get the other side. But this thing is nice because um, it's not too light and it's not too heavy. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I really do like it. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's not too pricey, although I didn't buy this one. I have to say that it's not priced very highly, so there's that anyway. Get that going. I'm probably going to skip through most of this anyway on the video and just give you some comments at the end, or you can sit through it. Again, I've got a derby blade, half blade in here, and it seems to be working very well. Got about 2 days growth. Of course, today is Christmas, so family is coming, so I'm going to try to get a nice shave here, but I can't take too long because the boss wants to get in here as well. So we'll go up on the neck here. I usually go up on the neck area. It's just easier for me. Again, I use the pre and the shave cream, and it lathers up really well. A little goes a long way, and I'm very pleased with it. As far as rinsing your shavette goes, you should probably rinse it often, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Either way, not like with a cartridge razor where it gets clogged up and you have to rinse it. So I'll clean this up here in my neck area. And this thing is just fantastic. There's no irritation. It's really smooth. Of course, I think a lot of that goes to the cream. Okay. When I get to this side here, you guys will probably be able to see a whole lot better, but I'm going to try to finish up this side as I block the camera. And if I find that the lather dries a little bit, I just put a few drops of water on the brush and can revitalize it. Although I do switch hands, there are certain times when I cross over as well. So I do a combination of both. And you know what? There is no right way to do that. So don't let somebody tell you you have to change hands. I've seen people change hands right at the halfway point. That's up to you. And this patch right under here is always tough. The hair underneath my chin grows all different ways, so I have to do different things to address it. I had a tiny little weeper there, but nothing really to speak of. So I'm going to go ahead and get this other side. You guys will probably be able to see that a whole lot better. Let's try that. I'm going again. And that'll be one pass. And then I have to clean up from my head shave, just behind my ears and the back of my neck, so I'll do that. And I'll do another pass, but I won't do that on video, so I'll be back in a few. Okay, well, did a 2-pass shave on my face. I did some touch-ups on my head. Again, the cream, really nice, went a long way. Really like it. You can't see it, but I got a little bit of kind of redness over here, and sometimes I get that from too wide of an angle or too much pressure. I don't think it's a reaction from the soap, but don't know. So let me kill this fan here. Oh yeah, that's much better. So what I'm going to do post-shave is put a little bit of this Thayer's alcohol-free rose petal witch hazel, which I really like a lot. I did use the generic witch hazel from the store, and I didn't care for it. So I'll use this stuff now. A little on the face, a little on the head, and then we'll follow it up with that Dreadnought post-shave sample that I have. But again, this razor is just, I really like it a lot. I mean, what can I say? There we go. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It seems like this part is really maneuverable. It's not, it doesn't feel clumsy on your face or weighty or anything like that. And yet, scales, you know, they do the job, but not too big. I know I'm repeating myself, but I just really like this razor. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how I felt about the Derby in it. I might try a Shark next time. But anyway, it was a decent shave. I can't complain. Here's my Dreadnought post-shave balm. I'm going to put some of that on, and that'll do it. Let's see. Now this one, it looks like they give you much less than the. Oh no, it's kind of a gel. Look at that. So let's see how that goes. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Throw some on the head. Yeah. Probably wind up buying some of this stuff too. See if we can get a little more. They don't give you much in this sample on the post, but I do like it. Well, anyway, that's my review of the Dreadnought Shavette, and hope you guys liked it. If you have any suggestions, comments, any feedback at all, put them right down there in the comments if you would. Also, please visit my group on Facebook, Shavette World. Join that if you like using a Shavette, or if you're interested in a Shavette. It's a good place to get some information. A lot of times when you bring up a Shavette in some of the groups, people respond by saying a straight is much better, a straight is this, a straight is that, you don't even want to bother. And some people, you know, may be happier with a Shavette than with a straight, and vice versa. So in my group, we try to be more Shavette friendly and less about shouting people down. So have a great day. See you guys next time.